Hi everybody, David from Living Tech here. Thanks for joining me. Today we're going to look at a product from IVISII called the 150. It's an LED video light kit. It comes with three 15.4-inch panels, each 45 watts. Color temperature selectable between 3000 and 5800 Kelvin, and these are remote controllable. And that's pretty neat because in videography they always talk about having a key light, a fill light, and a backlight. And to have all these remote controllable, you can individually select the brightness, the color temperature. I think that's pretty neat. So anyway, let's get to the unboxing and see what this looks like. Okay, so here it is. Comes all in one box. Okay, so I expect each one to come with a connector that will connect it to an included stand. The panel itself, obviously. Power supply, which will have probably a separate cable and a power brick. So, okay. So the front panel is, as you would expect, 15.4 inches diagonal. I didn't actually measure, but it looks about right. The connector for the stand, which comes in the kit, by the way, 3 of them, it comes pre-installed. If you look at the back, this looks very similar to the 2 lights we reviewed previously. There's a panel light and a ring light, and it's because they both use roughly the same display. So the first thing I want to do is, well, there are 2 battery slots. So the first thing I want to do is plug in one battery to see if it'll run on one battery alone. I'm guessing no. And these are NPF batteries, and these are very common in photography. So if you are a photographer, my guess is you have more of them than I do even. Okay, so it does not work on one battery. Put a second one in. There you go. Okay, so first of all, you can select between a battery or a wall plug. So this comes with the power supply, so it plugs into the wall, comes into a brick. The brick transforms 120 volts AC into 15 volts DC. So you can select that. So there's a picture of a plug there. Let's keep it on battery for now. So this is basically presets for brightness and color. So you can have 6 different presets and cycle between them just by pressing. This will increment by 25% and just keep rolling. So 1%, 25, 50, 75, 100, back to 1. 1 is the lowest setting you can have. This has a remote control icon, and it allows you to sync with the remote control. And then the channel number, I guess if you have many different lights or something on the remote, then you can select different channels for each. You can select the same channel. If you're getting a lot of interference with one channel, maybe another photographer also has this kit, then you would want to change channels. So let's try some of these settings. This is 1% brightness. Dials up to 100% in 1% increments. If you push this in, now you're modifying the color temperature. So as I turn it clockwise, it goes up to 5800 Kelvin. If I turn it counterclockwise, it goes down to 3000 Kelvin. Here's just an example of changing from the different programmed presets. Here's an example of going 25, 50, 75, 100, back to 1. Okay, we're not going to see anything from the remote, so I won't press that now. And then this is just changing the remote channel. Okay, so that's it. I want to now put it on a stand and unbox the others as well, and just show you how they work together. Sure, they're the power supply. Okay, so here's the stand. No assembly required. It says IVISII on the side. Looks pretty cool. Yeah, okay, great. It's supposed to go to 75 inches tall, something like that, which would be about 190 centimeters, I think. And I think it's as low as 26 inches. it pretty much exceeded my expectations so far, honestly. Yeah, really cool. So this is a remote control. It's $20. Comes with a little wrist strap, it seems. So it's not powered. But if I pull this, yeah, there we go. It's on. So you have to change the channel to the same channel as what's on there. It doesn't matter what it is. And then, let's see, I think the group has to be, yeah. So it won't respond if it's not the same group and the same channel. I also have this, this ring light that I reviewed. And it's not from the same company, but I'm curious, also 15 volts DC, so no problem. I'm just curious if this remote will, if I set this to channel 10, it's got the same interface. I'm guessing this will work. Set this to channel 10, and then set the group to B. I'm guessing this, yep. Okay, so now I have a remote control that works with both this light, this ring light, and also these. So that's super cool. And again, there's 6 different groups, so I could still control each of them individually. Okay, is there anything else to say about this? I don't think so. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to assemble the other lights and put them together, and then we'll play around with them. Okay, so I'm just testing out this remote control with these lights. I have one light pointing at the back of me, another one here, as you can see. The reason I'm looking above the lens, by the way, is that I have a monitor above the lens, and that's why the remote is great. So I can increase and say, yeah, I like that, but it's a bit too warm. So, you know, I can switch to higher temperature, so more white light. I look a bit washed out, you know, and so you can modify it as you sit here and as you look at the monitor. So that's pretty neat. As I said before, you can set it on different channels, in which case you'll be controlling one light at a time. Let's give that a try. So here I'll set this group to A, say. We'll keep the back light at B, and we'll put the front light at C. Okay, I changed to group B. That should be the back one, and that's working as expected. And group C, that's the right one. That's there. Now I can change the color temperature of, just this one, all right? Pull that down to 3000. Put the intensity up to 50%, say. Okay, so I've had a day to look at these. I'm going to turn them off now, but this is at 3000 Kelvin, 4400 Kelvin, 5800 Kelvin, and they're all at 50% right now. It might not come through very well on the video. Anyway, so why do I like these? The screen is evenly illuminated when it's on. I like the fact that you can group the lights. I like the quick accessing, the 25, 50, 75, 100. I like the fact that you can change the channel. So if you have interference, other people using a similar system beside you, you can just change channels and you are laughing. I really like the fact that you can use 2 batteries or AC. Sometimes you're outside and you really don't have good access to power. So this is perfect for those occasions. Even inside, you might not have easy access to power. You don't want cords all over the place. You have a quick shoot, this is ideal. 3 of these lights take 6 batteries, so you have to be on your game. You have to have charged everything beforehand. So inevitably, for me anyway, there's one thing that's not going exactly to plan. So being able to plug into AC power, I would say it's pretty much a necessity. So I love the fact that it's portable. I love the fact that it's reliable power-wise. The ability to change the color temperature and change the brightness, both either right here or using this remote. And by the way, the remote has the same display screen as this does, and the ring light. So I mean, it's really nice to have one interface and not have to worry, okay, where's the color temperature on this one? What does this mean? It's all the same through these different lights. So I don't know if you can see, but I'll do a close-up. You know, you turn it on, they look the same. So very easy. I love the fact that that ring light over there also works on this. So super easy. Everything from one sort of control panel right here. They're bright. The lumens are rated at 3800. To me, the lux is more important, the lumens per square meter. So I can give all the details in a box. How about right here? What else? I think that's it. I mean, I don't, I normally like to have something that I say that's a downside, so you'll know it's credible. You know, if I come up with something in the future I don't like, I'm going to put it in the comments below. So this whole kit is $199 US plus $20 for the remote. And I still can't get over. I mean, it's not the first time I've said this. I said it about the ring light, and I said it about panel light I had reviewed before. But the value you can get is incredible to me. Okay, so Darwin wanted a little lens time. Hope you don't mind. Anyway, if you liked this kit, I'm putting a purchase link in the description below. Also one for the remote, and finally one for this company's version of the ring light that I reviewed 2 weeks ago. If you want to see more about a ring light, you can look back on that video. If you like this video, please click like. It helps our channel. And if you want to see more like it, please click subscribe. In any case, thanks for tuning in.